many of y'all have ever said, I'm not gonna cut my hair because I wanna grow it out? Go ahead, tell me. I know, everybody has said that. And I know that it doesn't make any sense that if we wanna grow something longer, why would we cut it? Because that doesn't make any sense. But I'm here to tell you, as a stylist of 20 years, being behind the chair for 20 years, I have seen it all. And I cannot tell you how many times somebody has come in and they're like, oh, I just want a little bit off the bottom. Now, those same people come back every single time and have to get a bigger chunk taken off, when if they would have just maintained it, it would have already grown out the way that they liked. So today I'm going to explain to you why regular trims actually help your hair grow instead of hurt it. So first myth, let's clear this up. Your hair does not grow from the bottom. It actually grows from your scalp, from the follicles, I'm sorry. And so your hair grows from the follicles underneath your skin. Cutting the ends absolutely has nothing to do with your hair growth. The dead ends are just that, dead. In fact, in an article in Wales Online, experts say that the minerals and the vitamins affect how thick and strong your hair grows. That tells us something very important. Growth is not happening just externally, but internally. You have to put in good stuff to get good stuff to come out. So if cutting doesn't change the growth speed, then why does it feel like skipping trims stops your progress? That is because of breakage. So what I've seen in 20 years behind the chair is that split ends, they don't go away. And what split ends do is they split and they move up your hair, which just makes your hair weaker. And then that's why you need trims. You trim it off and then it makes it healthy. Samar Behaj wrote in the International Hair of New York Times that the condition of the hair reflects to the damage and the health of the hair. It's more fragile than it snaps. So here's what actually happens. Your hair might be growing an inch a month, but if you are split ends, if you break in a month, you'll never see any length. That's not a hair growth problem. That's a retention problem. Now, and this part is what people don't understand. Growth and retention are two completely different things. Now let's talk about trims. A trim is not about cutting off inches. It's only about removing damage before it spreads. Split ends again, we don't want them spreading, so we trim. According to Salon Voss, a professional trim helps split ends from traveling further up the hair, causing more breakage. And that's exactly what we see in real life. And you can get breakage from sun damage, heat damage, not using protecting on your hair. It happens. So a client who comes in every 6 to 10 weeks to get a trim is more than likely going to have healthier hair. And at the end of that year, they're going to end up having an extra 3 to 4 inches on their hair that's uncompromised. So small maintenance trims help with corrective cuts later. So think of all of this. If you have a tiny crack in your windshield, now if you fix that before it spreads, you fix the problem. Same thing with your hair. If you're not cutting growth, you're protecting it. So if you remember nothing else from this speech, remember this: hair growth comes from the scalp. Split ends cause breakage. Breakage steals your strength, and trims protect your length. So I can promise you, being a professional of 20 years, that people who trim consistently end up having longer, stronger, healthy hair. And if you want long, strong hair, just trim it. Just cut it smart.